Because why is this side doing this to me? It always be that one side. I don't want to act right. Hello, Damien. Hello, Talia. I had another call. How are you? Potato! Hey, Potato. Hello, hello. Talia said, oh, I'm early finishing all my workouts. Perfect timing. Hey, Potato. How are you? How was... You still in school, Potato? Like college? How are you? We've missed you. Where you been? Where have you been? Good. Okay, good. Cause my godson was on maybe about 2 weeks ago, and he's like, "Where's Potato?" I said, "Oh no, I haven't seen Potato." She said, "Yes, in college." I said, "I have not seen Potato." He was looking for you too. I'm glad to see you. Aww, that made my night. We hadn't seen, let me pull you up a little closer. We haven't seen Potato in a long time. I need to scooch my chair up a little bit. Yeah, that's fair. That's fine. I mean, it's life. Life happens. So many exams. Oh, yeah. I forget about college. That sounds like college. What year are you? Hey, Damien. How are you? I'm good. I am so good. We've been traveling. I'm in Florida. I think you knew that already, but yeah. I'm good. We are in our self-love series. We just finished reading the book, The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. We are going to go back and ending a little bit. We'll read the affirmations for tonight. And then we're going to go over some other things. Now that I think about it, I got some work to do, don't I? Hold up. Second year? Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, college was interesting. You learn a lot about. I feel like you learn about yourself in college. I don't know. I can't say a lot about yourself because I think it's probably until you get in your 30s where you realize the kind of person you truly are. But there's a lot of beginnings in college. College is a lot of beginnings. Hey, Robert. Hey, Stephen. Hey, Jefferson. How are you? Good. Hope you had an awesome day. I did. Thank you, Jeffro. I do too. Hello. Is it Aurelia? Hello, Aurelia. I've been waiting all day. Damien said he's waiting all day. Hey, Jimber. How are you? Is that a snack? Hey, Patrick. Okay, let's see here. I need to put this here. Hold on. How are you? How is everybody this evening? Where am I? I am in Florida. So let me do my hellos. Hello. Oh, my lip gloss is popping. Yes, this is my lip gloss for tonight. I still got to get the Potato told me about a lip gloss I need to get to next time I go to Sephora. If you're just joining us, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 10:45 p.m. We would love for you to double tap that screen. Help us to like this live. We would also love for you to subscribe and help us get to 7,000 subscribers. We are currently at 6,300 and some change. So we are just shy of that. We've just started, so I have not seen Wiley just yet. She also may, maybe on, maybe not. She had some other things happening in the family, so I can't say for sure. Okay. In the meantime, we would love for you to double tap that screen. Help us to like this live, and also share with a friend. No, not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. She's fine. She's fine. And then also, we would love for you to subscribe. Also, we have products in our merchandise store that we would love for you to look at, see what you like. And we are going to put up the poll question in a little bit. Let me get that to you. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I was on another call. I've had so many calls today. This is my third call, or fourth. This is my fourth call today. They've been back to back to back to back. And so I had not as much time as I would like to prepare for tonight. I like to be prepared. But here we are. My snack this evening is Doritos. Let's see here. So, okay, hold on 1 second. I think that's it. Okay, hold on, let's see here. Nope, that is not it. Hold on. Hey, One Family, how are you? Hey, Jimber from Philippines, how are you? I'm just... Why are you not giving me what I need, though? Yeah, I know that. But update. But where is... Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. Barbecue chicken. Oh, okay. Chicken tenders and barbecue sauce. Not bad, not bad. That sounds tasty. That sounds tasty. Okay, hold on. Let me turn you down a little bit. It's a little bright for me. We are at 6,369 subscribers. Woo! So we are chugging along. We're getting somewhere. Somebody do the math and tell me how many more do we need to get to 7,000. Okay, hold on. I did post a video today. Did you see it? Pajama day at school. Hey, Dallas. Thank you, Dallas. I did post a video today. Did you all see it? I did another handstand video. It's been a while since I had done one. Hello, why so serious? Hey, Joshua. We are currently in our Self-Love September series. Today is date, what, September 29th? So we have, today is what? We have like an hour left of 29. And then we have the 30th, and then we are out of September. We are done. So we're going to finish up our Self-Love September series. You watched it 20 times. Do you see how excited I was? Do you see in my battle scars? I be trying to tell y'all can't really see it too much, but you see, be looking reptilish. A whole reptile over here. Listen to this. Look at these scars. Just rough. Just rough. But that's the battle scars from doing forearm stands. It's almost like, you know, the term rug burn? This is what that is. Like, it's like rug burn because of the amount of times and the amount of reps that you take to do certain poses and certain postures and how to hold your posture up and your body up to do all those different things. So yeah, it takes some work. It takes a toll on the body from time to time. It's so worth it though. I don't take it lightly, but I do enjoy it. So I was very proud of myself today because I had not done that particular forearm in like probably almost a month because I have been making sure I've been doing handstands up to the wall, but my handstands have been like that I can hold, good form, good posture. It may take me a little minute, but I'm good at that. Then the next thing is the handstand, so the elbow could knock somebody out. That is right, Lil B. Hey, is it Shug? Or Sug? So I am in Florida right now. So if you're brand new to our channel, like tadpolish, like babies of the family, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 10:52 p.m. I am currently in Florida. Let us know where you are tuning in from. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. Let us know where you're tuning in from. And we would love for you to double tap that screen. Help us to like the live. If you're on your computer, hit that thumbs up notification so that you can be so that you can like the live, and also hit that notification bell so that you can be notified each and every time that we do go live. Hello from Colorado. Hello from Flatbush, Brooklyn. Hello from, did I see a Philippines in here? Hello. I like that everybody is somewhere else. I love to see it. Hello, Delap. Hello, Omri. Hi. We're so glad to have you this evening. I'm going to post the poll question in like 2 seconds. Oh, thank you, Eric. I wouldn't call yourself a loser. Why would you say that? Don't ever call yourself a loser. Don't ever think bad about yourself. We talk about this. We are currently in our self-love September series, right? And one of the main things that I will always say to you is don't ever put yourself down, okay? Ever. Never. Because you are the only one that you spend the most time with. You are the only person that out of anybody you have to keep yourself uplifted, okay? So we never talk bad about ourselves because that spirals us out of control. And at the end of every call, we tell ourselves to do our mirror work homework is to tell ourselves that we love ourselves. So how can we love ourselves if we're calling ourselves a loser? That doesn't match, okay? We don't do that here. No. We don't do that here. So you got to say the opposite. I'm a winner. Yes, you can be a winner and send money. Yes, you can. Okay? All right. Speaking of which, that kind of goes right in line with what we're talking about tonight. Perfectly. Actually. Yay. I look like your mom. Oh, nice, Matthew. She must be stunning. There is Infinite money and space. Thank you, your Tauriner. Yes, you're right. You're right. You're right. There is an infinite number of abundance here on Earth, in anywhere that you want it. This is merely just a. It's only what you're perceiving to be reality. It doesn't mean that it is naturally all the way true, right? Because there will be days where you're like, this is awful. I hate everything going on, and everything is just ruined. And then the next day, everything is perfect, right? So you know that your reality can always change. If it's either if it's bad one day, it'll turn around and be good the next. It's always in our mind and the way we perceive things. And the more we perceive that it's going to be a good day, it's going to be a good day. And the more that we perceive it's going to be a bad day, it becomes a badder day. Yes, red nail polish. Yes, yes, yes. Hello, Joseph. The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Hello, Joseph. Nice house. Thank you, Hugh. Hey, pro viewer. Hello. We're not doing that tonight. Hello, Chic. Hi, beauty. Please give. Hello, hello. Okay. Let's put in this poll question. And then after the poll question, we are going to put in... then we're going to read our book. We finished the book. Technically, we finished the book yesterday, 22. But we are going to go over some of the affirmations on there. So I want you to get pen and paper so you can write down the affirmations, just in case there are some that you want to keep. Thank you, Joshua. And then from there, we will talk about our topic tonight. And then I'm going to ask you a couple of questions tonight to see where you are engaged in this. So we're gonna talk about divine masculine, divine masculine tonight, and it's a two-parter. There's divine masculine and divine feminine. However, we won't do both tonight. We'll just talk about divine masculine tonight, and then tomorrow we'll talk about divine feminine. Hey, Jamie. How are you? Hey, Hassan. Hello, Florida. Hello, Khalil. Hello. Yeah, we don't do that on here. Okay, let's see here. Hey, Kayshawn. How are you? I was good, Jamie. Thank you for asking. Oh my goodness, I put diving. Wrong thing. Is it day or night? So Damien, here it is night. It is 11 o'clock, officially 11 o'clock in the evening. If you are brand new to our channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time, however, is 11 o'clock on the dot. We would love for you to double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap that screen. Help us to like this live. Help us to get to 100 likes this evening. And also, we would love for you to subscribe to our channel and help us to get to 7,000 subscribers. We are about 600, I think 700 away from our goal. So we would love for you to join us. Hey, James. Yeah, we're a little under 600 away from our goal of 7,000 subscribers. We are moving and shaking in and moving in and shaking. So we would love for you to join us. Help us get to 7,000 subscribers. And I'm going to put this poll question in. It's a bit of a trick question. Poll question is up. Let me see if I spelled them right, because, yeah. It's a little bit of a trick question, though. I don't give out my number, Kayshawn. I do not give out my number. Hello, LK. Hey, LK. Hello, Sit. Hey, MX. I'm sure there are a lot of people who want to be my girlfriend. There are, oh my goodness, like 29. Jamie, I think you might be on the low end of that. Robert, what number are we at? What number are we at, Robert? Speaking of which, I have to ask. Robert keeps score for us, 621. So you say 29. Robert keeps score. We're at 621. So there are 620 people ahead of you who also want for me to be their girlfriend. So there's a little bit of a wait list, just a tad bit. Oh my gosh, there's a little bit of a wait list. So other than that, we're good. Hey Hassan, how are you, Hassan? Hey Pedro. Hey Howard, how are you? God bless you, 560 King. Okay, one day you'll be my girlfriend and I will marry you. That's the third person that said that to me just today. Hello, Marshall. Hey, Florida. He broke the mold. Oh, thank you, Florida Flame. You must have known I'm in Florida right now, so that's perfect timing. Y'all always say that. How do you know, Kayshawn? How do you know, Kayshawn? One of these days, I'm gonna put y'all to the test and see who steps up to the plate. Cause y'all say that to me all the time. That everybody wants my number and everybody wants to. I'm gonna put y'all to the test one day, and we're gonna see who rises to the occasion and who falls flat. It's gonna be sooner than later. I can assure you that. So he's ice cubes. They would be beautiful. Thank you, Jamie. What is masculine? Masculine and feminine? And feminine? Did I say that? I didn't even say that right. Masculine and feminine. It's masculine energy and feminine energy. How old are you, Damien? Excuse me. I have been on calls all day today. You tell me in the chat, what is masculine to you? Damien is 10. Okay. So let our masculine counterparts tell you what masculine is to them. Even though this is pertaining to energy, but tell me in the chat, what is your thoughts on masculine? Because we have a lot of masculine energy in the chat this evening. And I'll give you the definition of masculine, but I would like to hear it from them because they are your peers essentially. Hello, Universal. Hey, James. You need restarting. Is the thing okay? Olier. I am a certified project manager and do concerts and events. Hello, Peanut Butter. Hello, Yanish. Hello, hello. So if you're brand new to our channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Chris. Haha. I know. Thank you, Kayshawn. Don't forget to double tap that screen. Help us to like this live. Also help us get to 7,000 subscribers. So we would love for you to let me know. Let me know who you are in the chat. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. Let me know who you are. Wait, take care. Thank you, Universal. I appreciate that. What? Oh, Peanut Butter has the same question. What is divine masculine? Did anybody have any answers for divine masculine? Before I give it. Hey, David. Hey, Jason. Hey, Theo. Hey. I'm wearing a dress today, Damien. Okay. Nobody has an answer. Nobody. Okay. So then we shall read. The divine masculine is a spiritual concept referring to the balanced, enlightened aspects of masculine energy, encompassing traits like integrity, leadership, action, clarity, reasoning, protection, and courage, while also incorporating vulnerability, compassion, and deep emotional connections in contrast to negative stereotypes. Okay? Let me say that again. It is referring to a balance of enlightened aspects of masculine energy with traits like integrity, leadership, action, clarity, reasoning, protection, and courage, while incorporating vulnerability, compassion, and deep emotional connection. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to read our book, The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. We've already finished the book technically. Technically, we've got 2 pages left. So what we're going to do is we're going to break that down 1 page a night, and then we'll finalize it tomorrow night. But the affirmations are twofold. There's 2 pages of affirmations. However, I'm only going to give you the first half of affirmations tonight. The book is, again, The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. The part we're reading right now is affirmations. So these are the things that you would like to call into your life if you want more of these things, right? You want more love. You want more affection, you want more money, you want more faith. These are the things that you would say to bring these things into your life. So I'm going to start with the first one. If you have a pen and paper and you want these things in your life, you would write this down and then you would recite this to yourself daily in order to bring and call these things into your life, okay? So the first one is for prosperity. Prosperity is more money, more the things that you are wanting to call in, the things that you are wanting an abundance of, okay? So for prosperity, you would say, God is my unfailing supply, and large sums of money come to me quickly, under grace in perfect ways. I'm going to say that again so you can write it down because it's 11:11, so it's a good one, okay? God is my unfailing supply, and large sums of money come to me quickly, under grace in perfect ways. Okay. The second one is for right conditions. Every plan my Father in heaven has not planned shall be dissolved and dissipated, and the divine idea now comes to pass. Let me say that again. Every plan my Father in heaven has not planned shall be dissolved and dissipated, and the divine idea now comes to pass. Hey Marshall, hey Jay, hey Fred. Thank you, Kayshawn. Thank you, Damien. By the way, we do have a link for audio if you are looking to listen to more like audio tunes for you to go to bed to, or if you need some sounds for encouragement or things to call in more love and more light in your life. I am doing audios. If you click I think it's the second link in my description. I think it's called the Inner Healing Audio. And I will make you personalized audio clips, okay? Personalized audio clips. If you click that link, okay? All right. Bam, bam, bam. I just lost my place. Where did I go? Where was I? Okay. So let me read that one again. For the right conditions, I need you to write down, every plan my Father in heaven has not planned, comma, shall be dissolved and dissipated, comma, and the divine idea now comes to pass. Kevin read over 100 books. That's awesome, Kevin. Continue reading. Reading is so fun and mental. Get it? Fundamental. I love reading. Okay. For right conditions, you can also say this other one. Only that which is true of God is true of me, for I and the Father are one. Say that again. For the right conditions, you can also affirm, only that which is true of God is true of me, for I and the Father are one. Hey, my hood. Hey, Fred. Hey, Cristobal. Thank you, Kayshawn. Oh, thank you, Florida Flynn. Okay, and then the next one is for faith. If you need more faith, this is what you shall say. Write this down. As I am one with God, I am one with my good. For God is both the giver and the gift. I cannot separate the giver from the gift. That's a good one. This is for faith. If you're looking to call more faith in your life. As I am one with God, I am one with my good. For God is both the giver and the gift. I cannot separate the giver from the gift. Okay. I don't need that. Just have to believe in yourself. Okay. So how is that going for you, Kevin? Since you don't need it, where are you at in life? Is everything going well for you? Tell us. And how are you believing in yourself? What are you doing? They would like to know. Hey, Steven, how are you? Hey, Jamie. Thank you, Jamie. In Florida. Hey, Marcos. Thank you, Maz. Who said anything about church, Kevin? This is a book that does have scriptures in it. We didn't say anything about church. Hey, Fred. Thank you, Fred. Hey, Doasi. I am the divine masculine. Okay, Jamie. Okay, Jamie, I see you. You educate yourself by doing what? We need specifics. Oh, wait. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Kayshawn. Hello, Mexo Andon. Okay. For the right conditions, there's a lot of for right conditions. So there's plenty for you to choose from. You can do all of these. You can do none of these. It is up to you. Now, remember, I always say to you to do your own research. It is completely up to you. My name is Aysia Smiles, right? My gift is to influence others to go out and rise, okay? So as I say these things to you, these are the things that I've come across in all of my walks, in all of my steps. I am 39 years old, so I am a lot older than most of you all. I have done a lot of things. I have experienced a lot of things. I have been a lot of places, and I've learned a lot of things. And so here I give you a different perspective on things that you may have seen in the past, you may have learned. And I have learned that a lot of things that we grew up learning, we need to unlearn because they were not necessarily for our good. They were built-in systems that came from our parents, and they came from our grandparents, right? And so they learned from them and they taught it to us. And every iteration may get a little bit better and a little bit better, but there are also things in there that we might need to erase. There are things that we need to sift out. There are things that we need to take out. There are things that we need to rearrange. There are things in there that need a different perspective and a different shift. They may just need a little pivot in order for us to be able to get them in a way that we can receive them. Because there are a lot of things that we've learned that have not done us as well as it could have done. And there are a lot of things that are coming down the pipeline that have not yet got to you, but we want to avoid them getting to you by doing this work here. So these are some of the things that you can call into your life so that you can continue to have those paths of enlightenment, have those awakenings, and so that we don't spiral out of control years from now when they call that pre-midlife crisis in your 50s, when you are not knowing what's going on in your life and everything is going wrong, you're freaking out. We're trying to help you avoid getting there at 50 if you can figure out what to do now in your 20s and your 30s so that we don't have to have that problem down the line, okay? So this is what we're doing, okay? All right, so let's go back. We've got two more and then I will read the chat again, okay? For right conditions, we also have another one. You can write down, divine love now dissolves and dissipates every wrong condition in my mind, my body, and affairs. Divine love is the most powerful chemical in the universe and dissolves everything which is not of itself. That was a long one, so I'm going to break that down a little bit slower and I'm going to read it again. If in fact you are looking to call in love in your life, maybe you were single, maybe you've been single for a while, maybe you are feeling a little on the lonelier side, Maybe you just broke up with somebody. Maybe you've never had a boyfriend or a girlfriend. This is something that you can use to call in your person in your life, okay? Divine love now dissolves and dissipates every wrong condition in my mind, body, and affairs. Divine love is the most powerful chemical in the universe and dissolves everything which is not of itself. Okay. And then the last one we're going to do for tonight is for health. If you are having ailments or sicknesses, you may have been in or out the hospital. Maybe you're coming down with a cold. Maybe you just had COVID. Maybe you had the flu. Maybe you broke an arm or a leg or an ACL, a hip, something. Okay, this is for health. Okay, maybe everybody at your school is getting sick. This is for health. Write this down. Divine love floods my consciousness with health, and every cell in my body is filled with light. I'm going to say that again. This is for health. If you're looking to call in more perfect health, okay? Divine love floods my consciousness with health, and every cell in my body is filled with light. Okay? God on you. Hey Jay. Hello Evelia. Hello Marcelo. Can we have some fun? So Mexo, we normally do game nights on Friday nights. Okay? Hi Mohammed. Hello Rakai. Hey. By reading what, Kevin? By reading what? I'm not saying I'm not on your side. I think, how old are you, Kevin? Let me start there. How old are you? Hey, Fred. Hey, Comey. Hey, Misfit. Oh, October 24th, you'll be 43. Okay, Sean, okay. Nice. Congratulations. You've got a birthday coming up then. That's awesome. I look 16. I get that a lot. I believe in me and my only myself because I have the power to do what I want, not a God. Okay, Kevin. Understandable. Hello, Jaleel. Good evening. Thank you, Jaleel. I liked it. 41. I live my life to know why I believe in me and only me. Were you raised in church, Kevin, and then you left church? Or were you raised in religion and then left a certain religion? Because you said you were 41, yes. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Fred. Oh, well, Sandy, I hope you wrote that thing that I just wrote down about health. To help you heal faster. Hey, Steven. That must have been perfect for you then. I hope you wrote it down. Hey, RJ. Hey, Hata. Gustavo. Hey, Gustavo. Thank you. I am in America. Hey, Craig. Thank you, Lori King. How are you? I saw your comment the other day. Thank you. That was very sweet. Um, do I have a favorite car? Probably not really. But if I had to pick one, um, like a pink Barbie Jeep. Because I remember, like, you know, when I was younger, I used to, like, drive the pink Barbie Jeep. And I was like, this would be really cute as an adult. Or you can give me a new Bugatti. I'm cool with that, too, you know? Because that's what the song said. I woke up in a new Bugatti, right? All right. See my dress. Okay. If you are just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 11:27 p.m. We just finished our book for our Self-Love September series, which is The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. And now we are reading the chat, and then we're going to go over the poll question. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about divine masculine, and we won't get on divine feminine tonight because it is a longer topic. I'm actually holding a master class for divine masculine and divine feminine. If you are interested, you can click the link in the bio to learn more about that, because that is a very powerful topic. And there's a lot to learn about both sides. In fact, you are both. You are both. Have you answered the question? It was a bit of a trick question. And so we already see what the answers look like, because you can only answer once. So it was a bit of a trick question. Are you divine masculine? Are you divine feminine? Are you both or you neither? So it is a trick question. The answer is you are both. You have both in you, I should say. You have both feminine and masculine in you. Now, are you divine feminine and divine masculine? That needs to be addressed. Are you centered in your divine masculine and divine feminine? Or are you wounded in either your divine masculine or divine feminine? So I'm going to ask you some questions about that a little bit later as well. So stay tuned for that. And then, so tonight is basically kind of a part 1 and a part 2. And then the part 3 would be on the master class if you really wanted to deep dive into more about that. And we would do some like laser coaching and stuff to really figure out where you are on the spectrum and why you are not calling in the person or the job or the thing that you're wanting to attract, and why you are probably repelling it more than attracting it to you. And it probably, most often, is always the divine masculine or divine feminine. You're probably more on the wounded side. And so that is why you are repelling the things that you want to bring into your life. Okay? All right. By the way, this is my snack for this evening, because we are doing our snack chats. Every night we do a different snack chat. The goal is to get these not monetized, but to get these lives sponsored by a certain snack. Tonight's snack is Dorito, even though they have not sponsored us yet. We are speaking it into existence. So this is my snack for this evening. And we would love for you to let us know who you are in the chat. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. Double tap, double tap, double tap that screen. Help us to like this live. If you are on your computer, hit that thumbs up notification, or hit that thumbs up icon so that you can like the live as well. And also, since I already said it, hit the notification bell so that you can be notified each and every time we do go live. We are a monetized channel. What does that mean for you? That means that we do have ads on our videos. However, I got you. I got you. For every 5 to 6 lives that we do, the last 5 or 6 live streams we do not put any advertisements on them whatsoever, so that you, our new family, and our new friends, and if you missed any parts of it, you can go back and watch them at your leisure. But you gotta watch them this week, okay? So you have 1 week to watch them back with no advertisements or anything on them, but you gotta go watch them this week, okay? So you have, they're about anywhere from an hour and a half to about 2 hours long. And so in order for you to get through that as quickly as possible, we don't put any ads on there, so you can watch them all the way through, so you don't have to worry about stopping and going and stopping and going and stopping and going, okay? But you got to do that this week. So you have about 5 or 6, and I just put the ones from the week before on monetization. So this week here, you're good. I think it's from like, what's today? Today's Monday. So like everything from, I think, Wednesday of last week till now or something. You're good, okay? All right, let's read this chat, and then we'll go back to the poll question, and then we'll read the divine masculine and the wounded masculine, and tomorrow we'll do the divine feminine and the wounded feminine. And if you're interested in the masterclass, you will click the link that says, let me look at it so I can give you the exact wording. It's called the divine, Asian can't, you gotta spell it right, honey. You gotta spell it right. Okay. Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine Masterclass. You click the link. The class will actually be October 19th. So that will be 3 Sundays from now. October 19th, okay, at 7 p.m. Put that on your calendar. The class is $45. Not crazy, okay? All right. I'll call her later. Okay. Princess, I love listening to you. Like every night, I look at you to see if my memory captures you, and I ended up dreaming. JB. Thank you, JB. Okay. All right. May the peace, mercy, and blessings be upon you. Thank you. I would like to see you in my car. Okay. Hello, Julian. Okay. Let me need to do the rest of my shift. What kind of work do you do, Lord King? Oh, Tayshawn sells cards. You sell cards like Robert? Hey, Fred. Round on my tummy. Yeah, so I take black seed oil and drink a lot of water. Hey, MPC. Thank you, Toby. Oh, I'm so good. Thank you, Titio. I have to move on and pay attention. You're irritating. Not Nikki getting irritated. Hey, Nikki. I want to see them. Are you single or married? Excuse my curiosity. Curiosity killed the cat. We talk a lot about dating in here. I am single, which is why I'm doing Divine Masculine and Feminine Masterclass because I get so many of those questions. I get so many of those statements. And Robert mentioned it earlier. He said there were 621 people who have said that they were interested in me in some way, shape, or form over the course of the last 6 months or so. And so I was like, you know what? It's time we just go ahead and have a class about it. I've been running from it for a very long time, but might as well just have a class. All right, Nikki. I'm in the bushes. Okay. He's awesome. Hey, Uganda. Hey, Fred. Okay. Yeah. I'm in Florida. All right. So the poll question is, which one are you? Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, both or neither? It was a trick question. Divine Masculine, we got 46% people voted for Divine Masculine. So I can tell that all the men voted for Divine Masculine. Divine Feminine, 18% voted for Feminine. So I was using my ladies. The 13% who said voted both, you are correct. We both have Divine Masculine and Feminine in our bodies as well. We are both masculine and feminine. And then 23% said neither, okay? All right. Hey, Garfield. You said you identify as a tree. I love trees. When I talk about masculine and feminine, I mean the energy. So it's not like I'm masculine. Oh, I'm feminine. It's the type of energy that you give off. Okay? You're laughing at me, Robert. Robert, how many cars do we sell today? Double tap that screen. Oh, we're at 53 likes. Nice. So we're getting on it. Ooh. Okay. That's not bad, Robert. I like how Robert has multiple wins. He doesn't tell anybody. You have to pull it out of him. I don't know why. But see, we talk about this. Celebrate the small wins so that way when you get the big wins, they mean so much more. He won't even let us celebrate with him. See, that's what I'm saying. He don't even want us to celebrate. Thank you, Mind Boost. Thank you. It was just a decent. You hear Robert? This is a decent day. Like I only sold 2 cars there. I only made $20,000. It's just a decent day. Like, come on. You celebrate all wins. Senior computer analyst. Okay. Right. Like no big deal. It's just just a regular day. All right. Okay, cool, Lord King. That's awesome. I love it. Okay. So, shout out to Nikki. By the way, if you see anybody in the chat, shout out to Robert. I think he's holding us down all night. I think I did see Misfit briefly. I seen him delete a comment. I did not see him say hello, but I see him delete a comment. So shout out to Misfit and Robert. If you see a blue name with a wrench, that is our moderators for the evening. And then if you see somebody in green with a blue star next to their name. They are our membership members. So shout out to Robert and Misfit, our moderators this evening, and then Nikki, I think is the only one I've seen tonight is our membership members. Okay, you can become a membership. It is just monthly fee. I think it's $4.99. Okay. You want to go to church with me, Keishawn? You sure? We gotta find a church first that I want to go to. Hello, Engler. Hey, Louise. Oh, Aysia, we got the same name. It's a different spelling. Hello, hello. How are you? If you are brand new to our channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening around 10:30. Can y'all hear me? This air is loud. Can y'all hear me? We go live each and every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 11:41. Dang, time go by fast. Okay. Let me get on these. Yes? Okay. So, great question. I was actually raised here in Duval. But I was born in New York. Okay. Hey, Florida. Okay. I think I can hear y'all now. Sheesh, that thing is so loud. Okay. Get your pen and paper ready. Ready. I have some questions to ask you about this divine masculine and divine feminine. This is going to let us know where you are in the spectrum, whether you are leaning more to your divine masculine or more to your divine or more to your wounded masculine, okay? And since you're both, ladies and men have masculine and feminine, this can be answered by everybody, okay? This is going to be 6 questions. I want you to get you a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil, or put it on your phone, whatever. I must, there we go. Everybody got their paper? Let me know when you're ready. Type a 1 in the chat when you're ready. Not like a split personality, but more like a I don't want to give it away just yet. Because I'm gonna break it down a little bit. So get you a pen and paper. I'm gonna answer these 6. It's energy. It's just energy. Masculine energy, feminine energy. But you have both. And then so we're gonna answer the questions, and then I'll break it down to what they mean. Okay. All right, Lord King. Okay. First question is. This is regarding decision making. Do I make choices from clarity, confidence, and purpose, or from fear, control, and pressure? Hello, Rayaz. Question number 1. Do I make choices from clarity, confidence, and purpose, or from fear, control, and pressure? Good morning. Question number 2. This is regarding emotions. Am I able to acknowledge and express my emotions with strength? Or do I suppress them and see vulnerability as weakness? This is regarding emotion. I'm going to say it again. Am I able to acknowledge and express my emotions with strength? Or do I suppress them and see vulnerability as a weakness? Question number 3. Relationships. Do I support and protect others from a place of respect and presence? Or do I dominate, withdraw, or dismiss their needs? Again, this is on relationships. Do I support and protect others from a place of respect and presence? Or do I dominate, withdraw, and dismiss their needs? Number 4. We have 3 more questions to go. Number 4. Self-worth. Self-worth. You see me before in public? Good one, Flame. Okay. Okay. This is for self-worth, okay? Do I root my value in my authentic being and integrity, or in what I achieve, provide, or control? Do I root my value in my authentic being and integrity, or only in what I achieve, provide, or control? Hey, Jimmy. Number 5. And we got 2 more. This is 5 and 6, and then we're done. Okay? This is regarding action and drive. Do I take aligned, intentional action towards my goals, or do I push, force, or overwork myself out of fear of not being enough? This is regarding action and drive. I'm going to say it again. Do I take aligned, intentional action toward my goals, or do I push, force, or overwork myself out of fear of not being enough? And last but not least, leadership and power. Do I lead with responsibility, vision, and service? Or do I use power to control, compete, or prove myself? Again, this is leadership and power. Do I lead with responsibility, vision, and service? Or do I use power to control, compete, or prove myself? And if you're just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 11:49 p.m. So we are just shy of midnight. Okay. All right, let's see here. Does anybody need me to repeat any of these, okay? I don't know, Flora. I've been in a couple of them. Hello, Sanyam. Hello, is it old lordy? Hello, hello. Don't forget to double tap, double tap, double tap that screen. Help us to like this live. Help us to get to 100 likes this evening. Sanyam, I am good. Hello, Pell. Where you been? Oh, you are so welcome, Pamela. Oh, good. I'm glad you were able to take something from it. So I'm glad to see you. You sound like you are doing amazing today. Glad to hear it. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you for sharing. Okay. Atlantic Beach. Okay. I've been all over, like a lot. So I've been bouncing around because I used to live here and then I moved. And so I'm visiting. So I'm like, bounce around. So you could have seen me at a lot of Publixes. I'm not even sure. Hey, Thomas. Hello, my love. Hello, Nicholas. I have my breath. You did? Oh, we gotta do that again. You held it for 40 seconds. I think the most I've done is 45. Miss, is that May? May was talking about last night. We were holding our breath because it does help you think of different scenarios in your head, and it causes your brain to react in a different way, do something different. Simply by holding your breath, you're increasing your telomeres in your brain, and it has so many different good benefits for you by holding your breath. So I was encouraging everybody, if you can get to about 60 to 90 seconds of holding your breath, it does wonders for your mind. And last night we did about 30. We started at 20 seconds and we did 25 to make 30 seconds. So May was saying that he's gotten to 40 seconds, so that's good. Oh, that's good. That's really good. I think the most I've gotten so far is 45 right about now. But I have not tried it today. Thank you, Joyce. Hey, more fire. Okay. 333. Nice. Hey, Farmer Kid. How are you? Nicholas, I am 39. I usually tell my age quite often on this chat because I do like people to know, even though you do see a baby face, we do talk about some very mature topics on this channel. Not to say that they're so mature that you can't join us, but we do talk about things that are mostly for millennials. So we are so grateful to have you. So if you were either older, 40 plus, or if you're younger, 20s and teens, you are still welcome. As always, we just, I just like to let people know so you know kind of like the age range that we are in and the kind of flow that we have. Hey, Les. Shout out to Les, our membership member. And our members, we do have membership only chats weekly, so you can hop on our membership only chats. I should say bi-weekly. I've done 2 so far. Weekly, bi-weekly. We haven't established a full set schedule yet. We're still working through that. But we have membership only chats. I would love for y'all to join them. They're fun. They're a lot of fun. Because you can ask me all the questions that you want to ask me here, but it's going so fast that you can't. But on the membership, yeah, you have my whole undivided attention. Okay. All right. What's my favorite men's cologne? Oh, God. That had to be on another day. I would have to think on that. Thank you, Nicholas. Hey, is it D Johnny? Hey, Johnny. Okay. Did anybody have any other questions, or are you? Nobody had any questions about the 6 questions? You got them all? Okay. Cool. All right. Answers to questions for decision making. If you answered, I make decisions with clarity, purpose, and grounded confidence, that is a divine masculine answer, okay? If you answered, I decide from fear, control, or needing to prove myself, that is wounded masculine. All right, Les. Have a good night. I got a little corner, Florida. Listen. Don't do me. Don't do me. Hey, Simeon. Oh, from LA. Shouts out to LA. I was supposed to be in LA this weekend. I did not go. Soon. Soon and very soon. Because my astrological chart says I should be making some buku money in LA. Like, I would do very well in business in LA. So, I'm on the way. I'm on the way. I mean, I went to LA last November. It was nice. Hello, Minimers. Thank you, Nicholas. Now your mom passed away, Farmer Kid? Farmer, every time you come on, why, sir? Condolences, Farmer Kid. My favorite aspect, I was there for 5 days. I was in a conference for, I want to say 12 out of the 24 hours that I had. So, it wasn't much to see. We only saw the same thing over and over again. Hey, Junior. Yeah, our condolences, Farmer Kid. Okay. So, question number 1, decision making. If you answered, I make decisions with clarity, purpose, and grounded confidence, you are divine masculine. If you say, I decide from fear, control, or needing to prove myself, that is divine. That is wounded masculine, okay? Hey, Miguel. Number 2, if you answered, I suppress, avoid, or see emotions as weakness, that is wounded. If you answered, I express emotions with strength and presence, that is divine. Number 3, if you answered, I protect and provide in ways that respect others' autonomy, that is divine. If you answered, I dominate, withdraw, or dismiss the needs of others, that is wounded. Project Manager Nicholas. If you say, I know my worth, this is number 4, question number 4. If you say, I know my worth comes from my integrity and being, that is divine. If you answered, I only feel worthy if I'm achieving, providing, or controlling, that is wounded. Number 5. If you answered, I overwork, push, or force out of fear of not being enough, that is wounded. If you answered, I take aligned action with focus and patience, that is divine. Hey, Kenneth. Hello, Akil. I'm out of Doritos now. Dang, I got 2 corners. Where was I at? Oh, if you say I take aligned action with focus and patience, you are divine. If you say I overwork, push, or force out a fear of not being enough, you are wounded. Hello, Vibranium. How are you? Hello, Eder Jose. Double tap that screen. Make sure you are liking this live. Help us get to 100 likes this evening, and shouts out to everybody who is on the call. We have just reached midnight. It is officially 12 a.m. Double tap that screen. Help us to like this live. And we would love for you to subscribe to our channel. Help us get to 7,000 subscribers this evening. Or well, maybe not this evening. But help us be on our journey to get to 7,000 subscribers. Answer our poll question. Which one are you? It's similar to what we're talking about tonight. This is, we're answering the questions from earlier. And so now I'm giving we asked the questions earlier, now we're giving the answers. But which one are you? Don't forget to double tap that screen. Help us to like this live. If you are on your computer, hit that thumbs up notification. And let us know where you're tuning in from. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. And also, I also forgot to tell you, hit that notification bell so that you can be notified each and every time that we do go live, okay? Who is we? Who is we? That's an interesting question, because is that you believed in the rapture, and so because you didn't get raptured, you didn't go? Because that would be a you problem. Okay. You got it, Florida. Oh, you got it. You got it. Y'all wait till I put that on the shirt. Y'all gonna buy my shirt when I say elbow grease, right? I'll make a shirt saying you need a little bit of elbow grease. Hello, Ram. Okay. And then number 6 is leadership and power. If you answer, I lead with vision, service, and responsibility, that answer is divine. If you answered, I use power to dominate, compete, or control, that is wounded. Okay. Hey, Joseph. Hey, Marcus. Hey, Eater. Thank you, Vibranium. Okay. Now let's go back, and you should have a gauge the difference between divine masculine and divine masculine and wounded masculine. If in fact you do not, let's break it down for you. Hello, J. Marie. And then again, if you want more information on this, we are holding a masterclass October 19th. The link is in the description for the masterclass October 19th, which is going to be on a Sunday. We'll go more in depth on this. But you are both. If you answered the chat and you answered the question, which one are you? 44% said divine masculine. You may have said that because you are a male, so you may have answered that way. If you said divine feminine, 14% said that. You may have answered that because you were a female. If you answered 16% said both, you are correct. That would be the correct answer. You do have masculine and feminine inside of you. It is somewhat of a trick question. You do have both inside of you because this is related to energy, not related to physicality, but to energy, okay? And then 25% said neither. And I know that means you didn't know what I was talking about. And that's okay. Oh, goodness. Why would you be chopped liver, Jared? I done told y'all don't be coming up in here talking bad about yourselves. You know I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Nip that in the bud. We do not talk negatively about ourselves here. You are the only person that you spend the entire life with. 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. You are the only one that you spend time with. How dare you talk bad about yourself? There are so many other people who can talk bad about you, but not you. Not you. Not you. Okay? All right. Glad we got that under control. Don't let it happen again, okay? Okay. Let's answer. Where's mine? I already took this. Hold on. I would say chocolate. Oh, that's where it is. I said I didn't want it in there. Hard-headed. All right. Okay. So let's talk about masculine energy anyway. So masculine energy is active, it's projective, it's giving, right? We talk about giving and receiving, right? Like if you have a plug, right? The spokes on the plug would be, this would be masculine, right? Because it's the part that's going into the plug, right? So that's giving. So that's giving, okay? It talks about expansive, and we talk about outward. So that is masculine energy. Now your divine masculine would be confidence. It would be inner strength. It is responsibility. It is focus. It is allowing you to, this is clarity, right? This is protection. Like we say, the men are providers, right? So this is part of that masculine energy. However, you do have both. You have masculine and feminine energy inside of you, okay? However, tonight we're only talking about the masculine. Your divine masculine is assertive, meaning you know what you want to do and you know what you want to say, and you can stand firm in that. Like that foundation is set. You are certain of yourself. You're not wishy-washy, right? You're capable of doing something. You are very disciplined. You are courageous. You have boundaries. I say this, I do this, I do not change from, right? My boundary is we go live every night, right? I say around 10:30 at night, but we go live every night. That is a boundary that I've set, right? I am assertive in that. You can be certain if you come on at 10:50, you're gonna see me, right? You might see me, it might be closer to 11, it depends on the day. But you gonna see me sometime that night, right? You will have a notification that says Aysia Smiles is live, right? That is something that you know that you can depend on, right? Okay. So masculine energy is direction, right? Hey, I already told you, like in the chat, I don't like negativity, right? I'm very serious about that. I like for you to not talk negative about yourself, because I know how strong and how painful it does your subconscious when you talk bad about yourself. There are so many other things that happen behind the scenes when we talk bad about ourselves, and we spiral out of control and we don't know how to bring ourselves back. So instead of even getting to that point, I'm gonna rip you right back on this side, so we don't even go over there, right? I'm very mindful of that kind of stuff. Okay, masculine has a lot to do with confidence. It has a lot to do with your inner strength. has a lot to do with your responsibility. Like, who are you responsible for? You're responsible for yourself. You're responsible for your own actions. Anytime you say, oh, so-and-so made me do that, cut that off. Cut that off. We are responsible for our own selves. We are grown people, right? So anytime that you tell me so-and-so made you do that, we're not 5-year-olds, we're not 6-year-olds, we're not 7-year-olds. And even if you were, it was still you, right? So let's be mindful of those things, okay? All right, now let's jump on over to the wounded side. The wounded masculine. These are the ones who have crossed over. So just now we were talking about our divine masculine. So our divine masculine are the protectors, the clarity, the purpose, the confidence, the courage, right? So these are the ones who know what they're doing. Like the sun goes out and shines every day, day in and day out. It knows what it's supposed to do. It has a job to do, and it does it, right? And then it goes down, right? So now we have the wounded masculine. The wounded masculine means that you are out of balance. So instead of you being the confident and responsible and focused and logical one, you are out of balance. And when you are out of balance, these are the things that are showing up in your day-to-day life. And so if you are looking to call something into your life and you're not getting the results that you want, it is because you're wounded. So you're out of balance. So these are wounded masculine. Tomorrow we'll talk about wounded feminine and divine feminine, okay? Get your pen. Wounded masculine is perpetrators. So you are already coming off kind of perpetrating, okay? Abuse of power. How many times have you seen somebody overstep that boundary, like abusing, like I like to call it like the puffer fish, right? I'm macho and you're gonna do everything I say because I'm in power, right? Abusing of power. Dominance. This is somebody who's out of balance, right? Don't be laughing at me, Florida. Don't laugh. You're out of balance, so you're feeling the need to, you want to dominate anybody. Well, everything I say goes because I'm in charge. Right? There's a certain level of, if you're confident in what you are and who you are, you don't have to dominate. There are certain things. You ever seen when somebody walks into a room and everybody stops and everybody looks at them? And, well, whatever so-and-so said, I'm cool with it, right? You don't have to be like, hey, follow me, because I'm in charge. You don't have to do any of that, right? Because everybody knows who you are. If you are confident in who you are and what you do, everybody will just follow your lead. Well, what did Aysia say? Okay, well, Aysia said it, then that's what it is, right? You don't have to be, oh, no. They will already know because of the way that you said it. You don't have to speak it up and be like, well, I'm so-and-so. They would already know. Right? Are they weak while pretending to be strong? That's a good one, James. That's a good one, right? Because you wouldn't have to pretend, right? It would just come naturally to you if you were, in fact, in balance, okay? Are you aggressive? I talk about this quite often. Aggression is a sign of imbalance. Are you controlling? No, you can't wear that out the house. No, you can't do this. No, you can't do that. Are your relationships, are they short-lived because you get hot-headed really quickly? Yes? Are you competitive? Now, I'm a little bit on the competitive. I think there's a healthy balance of competitive. But this is an obsession, okay? This is overboard competition, okay? All right, are you confrontational? Is there always an issue? Always want to start and pick fights with somebody? These are signs that you are out of balance. These are signs that you are wounded in your masculine. And that's why we talk about you needing both. You need both feminine and masculine. Because when you are when you have no feminine, you are extremely wounded in your masculine, right? You need the balance of the two. If you do not have the balance of the two, you're going to be more masculine and wounded masculine because you're missing the feminine parts of you, okay? All right. Are you abusive? Are you putting hands on people? That's wounded. Yes. Don't forget to double tap, double tap, double tap. I know they probably writing this stuff down. So that's why they're not tapping the screen right now. So that's okay. But yes, help us to get to 100 likes this evening. Double tap, double tap, double tap the screen. Okay. Are you avoiding people? Are you avoiding your situation, right? Are you always talking negative about somebody, right? It's always somebody else's fault, right? And avoiding the not taking responsibility for yourself. I mean, it's like, well, it's the government, and then it's politics, and then it's my boss, and it's the girl, and it's the guy, and it's this and it's that, and so you're avoiding and never taking accountability for your own actions. Are you unsupportive of anybody else? Like, you didn't get the job, so now you want to talk about everybody else, or you're not able to congratulate anybody around you for the good things that they have going on in your life, right? Are you unstable? Right? Are you back and forth? Can't get it together. So these are signs of wounded masculine. Okay. Any questions? And then again, we are going to go back. If you're interested in the masterclass, we'll do a deeper dive into masculine and feminine energy, and where do you lie, where your balance is, and then also, are you out of balance? How to get back in balance? What signs are you displaying that may be running your potential partners away, the potential ones that you are wanting to call in, because we do know we have quite a bit of single people in here who are looking to call in our other halves. Oh, James said fake spirits pretending to be kind. Dang, James. Sheesh. Single isn't in freedom. I'm not saying that it's not. If you are single and you are free, have at it. There are probably things that you still need to learn. I will say that, and I came across this beautiful video the other day that talked about being single. Say, listen, if you are single and you are in your healing journey, this is the best time, and this is the most you will ever learn about yourself is why you were single. Because when in fact you get into a relationship or you have children, that you time, that alone time that you have, you will never have that again. So if in fact you are single, enjoy that time. Take that time to learn, take that time to grow, take that time to heal, write, journal, meditate, dance, reflect back on the things that you need to do in order so that you can call in the next person into your life, so that when you are ready, that you've done the work. Because had you not done the work while you had the time, you are going to repeat the cycle again and again and again and again and again and again and again. These are just tests. And even though you may have been single for 6 months, you may have been single for a year, may have been single for 3 years, if you have not taken the time to work on yourself, that next person that you attract, because everybody's in balance in some way, shape, or form, the person that you're attracting is on the same wavelength as you. So if you haven't done the work to fix those things, they are going to poke that bear, and it's going to light you up, and you're going to be right back where you started because you didn't do the work. Okay, so that is one of the reasons why we are doing the masterclass. I want you to click the link for our Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine Masterclass. It's going to be on Sunday, October 19th, okay? All right. Am I a doctor or something? This is just life. This is life that I've learned and I've lived. I am 39 years old, Rami. So I've been around for a long time, and I've learned and I've experienced a lot of things. And one of the things I told myself was, I said, I don't want anybody else to go through the same things that I've done and get the same results that I've gotten. So let me go ahead and teach others, so that way we can get back to the point of where we are in enjoying ourselves and enjoying our personal development, instead of always harping on somebody else and being frustrated by somebody else and blaming somebody else for our mistakes. Because you will go down a rabbit hole, maybe, hopefully not, where you will blame everybody else, and then slowly but surely all the things will start to get taken away, and then at the end of it you realize it's just you. Like when I used to go to therapy, I would be on the couch and I would say all these things, and I'm like, dang, and then I thought about it one day, and I sat on the couch and I said, girl, ain't nobody here with you. Ain't nobody here but you. And so, like, if you ever seen, people say, like, you point the finger, but there are 3 fingers pointing back at you, right? Look at yourself. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. Mikhail, 39, yes. Yes. I look young, yeah. And that's the reason why I started this journey. I started going live January 12th of 2025. And I realized that everybody doesn't know the things that I know. And everybody hasn't been around the same things, right? Everybody wasn't taught the same way. Everybody didn't come up in the same culture. Everybody didn't come up the same way. And so over time, you start to realize that people need help. People need help. One of my mentors used to say, let your mess be your message. Let your mess be your message. And so the things that we've learned over time can be our biggest supporters for where we want to go in the future. If you learn to look back at your life and see where you were and how you started and how you got where you are now, that experience will lead you to the next thing. But it's only until you've really understood why you had to go through the things you went through, all that pain, all that suffering, all those tests over and over again, right? Getting all that gray hair. Don't look too close. Let me stay back. But getting the gray hair to know that, okay, we've done this again and again and again and again. Like, when are we going to learn this lesson, right? Why do you keep going back to that person who hurt you, who did this or who did that to you? Why haven't you figured out how to heal yourself? Why do you not feel worthy enough to step out and just know that you're going to be okay, right? Why go back to the same pain over and over again, knowing that they haven't done anything differently, and you keep accepting it, right? There are so many people who have been there, and you may have been there too. I know I definitely was there, and I just don't want that for you anymore, and I don't want for you to have to feel like you have to be in a situation. I think it's just sometimes we haven't been taught these things, and we haven't learned these things. We haven't learned about the boundaries, right? I didn't know about the boundaries before. And so now that I know about the boundaries, I mentioned this before. I said, imagine if you have a large, let's say you have 3 or 4 acres of land, and somebody comes on your land and they're throwing trash on your land, and they're having parties on your land, and they're using your land to shoot off their bottle rockets or their firecrackers. And so their firecrackers are maybe starting little fires on your land. And then one day you're like, hey, you get off my land. And they're like, well, who said it was yours? And you said, well, you don't see the sign. What signs? You didn't put no signs up. Well, you didn't see the barriers. What barriers? You didn't put no barriers up. Well, you didn't see the street. What street? There's no name on the street, right? And so if you don't put the barriers and the boundaries in place, people don't know this is private property. People don't know not to walk on here. People don't know, hey, no trespassing. But it starts with you. It starts with us. So if you are interested in our master divine masculine and divine feminine master class, we are having that on Sunday, October 19th. It is the link in our description if you are interested. Okay. You said marry me. Hey Lucas. More people need to be humble. Very humbling. Thank you, Rami. For real, big facts. Hey, hard worker. Shakari Richardson. I've never heard that one before, but okay. She's a runner. She's a track star. Hello, Sadisco. Hey, Lucas. Hey, Sharice. Hey, Burn. Hey, Kenneth. You had your third wife, Africa. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Hello, Delibo. I pray I got online. And how did I get here? What does that mean, Florida Flame? I am working on myself. Oh, so what do you mean self-esteem? Is that what you're saying, Sharice? I meant working your self-esteem. So tomorrow we're going to talk about wounded feminine and divine feminine, okay? So tonight we talked about divine masculine and wounded masculine, and then tomorrow we'll talk about divine feminine and wounded feminine. And so now you'll see the opposite side. But remember, you have both. You have both masculine and feminine energy. And even though we're talking about wounded masculine tonight, there are many men who are very much in their wounded feminine, and there are many women who are in their wounded masculine, okay? All right. Hey, Breasty. Divine. We're talking about energy, by the way. Like in your spiritual state, your divine energy. We have no idea what you're saying, Fink. I have no idea what you're talking about. God bless you, though. Hello, Cherise. How are you? Thank you, Robert. All right, any questions? Because it's getting late. Hello, Riza. Hey, Joel. I mean, your energy brought me here. Oh, okay. All right, Florida. Yeah. Thank you. Is it Emma Silent? What's your question? Is it Visca? Sure. What's your question? You vegan. Am I vegan? Vegetarian right now. Hold on. It must have been a Dorito. Hello, Rizette. So long story short, I go between the two, vegan and vegetarian. I stopped eating meat about 3.5 years ago. And when I travel, I will do vegetarian. It is easier for me to do vegetarian while I'm traveling than to do vegan. So that's what I've been doing. What I've recently done what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's the 30th, right? Oh, today's the 30th, right? So I've done 60 days of no sugar. And what I've noticed is I haven't had nearly as much of an appetite, as you would when you have sugar. Our sugar feeds a lot of the parasites that we have in our body. And so I make sure that I'm detoxing. I do a lot of black seed oil to help detox and remove all this toxins out of my body. And also the no sugar helps to cut down on the what I would be feeding, our parasites. So it's easier for me to pass them while I'm doing the no sugar. Double cloud, I am in Florida, so United States. I need to twist my hair back up. I feel look pretty good though. What are my thoughts on vampires? They suck your blood. Hello, Ephraim. Hello, Raina. Hello, Jabir. Double tap that screen. Help us to like this live. See, we got 46 votes. 146 votes. Today was my first day back at the gym after almost a year. Wow. Congratulations, Kenneth. Wow, Kenneth. One day at a time. One day at a time. And here's one thing I will say. As somebody who is facing her fears, I did a good amount of that bridge, right? If you are new to my channel, I've been spending the last year facing different fears that I've had over the years. One of those is public speaking. One of those was going live every night. So here we are. This is what I'm doing. This is me actively facing my fears every night that I go on here and get a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better. And recently, I just walked across the bridge. Well, I didn't say all the way across the bridge. When I was younger, there was a bridge that I was nervous to walk over, and when I was 10. And so now that I'm almost 40, I am, shout out to Peter. Peter is always blessing our members. Shout out to Peter. Peter has gifted 5 of our new members new memberships. So thank you, Peter. Yes. Nice. Say thank you, Peter. So shout out to our new members. We have Real Love. We have Not Really Dave. We have Shadi, Extra MIA, and Solomon. Congratulations, you have joined the membership. Thank you, Peter. Peter is always blessing us. So, when I was younger, I was afraid to go over the bridge. The bridge. It was near the intercoastal. And it was a drawbridge back then. Now it's an actual big old bridge because now they took the drawbridge down, so now they built it over. So now it's like a large bridge. So now I was like, ooh, I'm not crossing this. Because if I walk it now, then I got to walk back over it. That'd probably take me about 2 hours. So I only did a quarter of it, maybe half of it. I'll say a quarter of it this time around. But, yeah. Listen. It is not easy to face your fears. However, it is worth doing. It moves the needle. It makes you stronger. It gives you more courage. And a lot of that wounded that we were talking about, when you're wounded in your masculine, is when you haven't faced some of those fears that you have been balling up and been bottling up inside of you. And those things are causing you that discomfort, and they're causing you to be out of balance. And so by doing some of those fears and some of those things that you are shying away from, that keeps you in that wounded energy. So my thoughts are always going to be to do the things that scare you, because they help move the needle in your direction. Okay. Yeah. Shout out to Peter. Peter's awesome. Thank you, Remy. Thank you, Shaquille. Face fear. Thank you, Pamela. Yeah. I mean, I was shaking. Ooh. Shaking. I said I was gonna post a picture. I posted a picture of where I got at the top of the bridge. How as far as I got to the bridge. But if you had seen the pictures, they weren't as black, but they were black, and I was like, ugh, okay, so I was walking like this, because I had to touch the side. I could not touch it, and at first I was touching the concrete, but then I was touching the concrete. I could feel I could feel the webs. I was like, ugh. I am too high to freak out right now, so I'm not gonna freak out. Then I keep touching webs. So then I started touching the top of the railing, and so the railing, so I was like black around here. Stories. But we did it. We did it. And so we are conquering new fears each and every day. All right. I would love to stay all night with you all, but I have got to run. Shout out to our moderator this evening, who is Robert, who's been holding us down, who has been vigilant in making sure that this channel stays above board and not trying to go wherever the spammers wanted to take us. We would love for you to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you can be notified each and every time we do go live. We also would encourage you to join our masterclass, which is happening September 19th. It is going to be at 7 p.m. on Sunday, September 19th, for our Wounded Masculine and Wounded Feminine class. And as always, my name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 12:37 a.m. So we will be getting off of here, and you will catch me on tomorrow. As always, keep smiling, keep shining. You got this. Dreams come true, not free. You just need a little bit of elbow grease. I love you. 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 And there is nothing you can do about it. Remember, our homework is always the same. Make sure you do your mirror work. What does that mean? I want you to look into the mirror and tell yourself these words. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Do it every single day for 1 minute. It may feel weird. It may feel cringy. You may even cry. That's okay. Do it anyway. All work works. It either works on you or it works for you, but it works. It works. It works. It works. That also helps you to get from your wounded masculine back to your divine masculine, okay? It works. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Click the link in the description to join the masterclass, and I'll see you tomorrow.